Hi, this is Willie Crawford, and I'm a joint venture broker, and I wanted to share with you how and what I do as a joint venture broker so that you can launch your own products. If you visit my website at williecrawford.org, that's what you see across the top of the screen here, williecrawford.org, you click on a link labeled consulting here across the top of the page, you'd be taken to this page. This page shows my current rates for doing all kinds of things. And what I wanted to show you is my rates here. For a half-hour telephone consultation, I charge $400, and that's primarily for business owners, brick and mortar business owners. They happily pay that for my expertise. I've been in business online since 1996. I am a genuine expert at a lot of things, and then hours twice as much, $800. You want month-to-month consultation is $300, so it's cheaper to have a year of coaching from me, basically. That's $10,000. I do have a very high-level mastermind group that meets 4 times a year. I call it the Okaloosa Island Mastermind, and we meet for four times a year, 3 days. It's facilitated masterminding. All the other very high-level players, we sit around a table and we share our problems and our challenges, and all members of the group chip in with solutions. And I'm talking 7-figure earners for most of the members of this group. But I'm not. The purpose of this is not to recruit members for the mastermind group. It's just to show you that that's one of the things I have. I also do joint venture brokering. And with joint venture brokering, what I basically do is I locate affiliates or joint venture partners for a product launch. And I only work product launches that after looking at them, I'm convinced they'll do at least high 6 figures or 7 figures. And I've been a joint venture broker since 2005. I charge a $5,000 upfront non-refundable fee. And the reason I do that is because I don't want people coming to me with a product launch if they're not ready with their product launch. So, if you don't have the product already created and have most of the work done, and I expect you to hire a professional copywriter and have graphic artists and have professional hosting and all those things in place. If you do that, then I'll orchestrate your launch, and we'll put together a high 6-figure, 7-figure launch. But I'm going to charge you $5,000 upfront, non-refundable, and then I want 10% of your gross sales of all sales from that launch, not just the sales from affiliates that I recruit, because I don't like competing against other JV brokers or anyone else really on a launch. If I'm working your launch, I devote countless hours, many launches, hundreds and hundreds of hours to your launch. And so I want to be properly compensated for that. And for my expertise, for my 22 plus years of expertise in online marketing, and my, since 2005, my 14 years of experience as a joint venture broker. I know what works, but here's the thing: I'm not looking for new clients for my joint venture brokering. I just point this out to you. If you go to williecrawford.org/consulting, and that's all lowercase, williecrawford.org/consulting, you'll see this page. But what I want to show you is this. This is actually, this is not the page I wanted to show you. Well, it is, but it's not the version of the page I was expecting to see. This is my friend Pat Flanagan. Pat is also a joint venture broker, and he's a launch manager. Pat, he's only been doing this for probably, 10 years, maybe? No, less than that, 5 or 6 years. But he's put together lots of 6- and 7-figure product launches too. And after I got to know Pat quite well, we became very good friends. We aren't competitors. I'm not looking for new clients. I happily refer clients to Pat if you're looking for someone to broker your product launch. He's a launch manager. He'll manage your launch. But what I did, though, was I acquired from Pat training on what he does as a launch manager. And that's the thing I want to share with you. These are the very checklists that I use to orchestrate 6 and 7-figure product launches, despite my being twice as experienced as him at doing product launches. I looked at what he's doing. I actually acquired all of his training, went through all of his training, and I said, wow, I want this, but I want to also offer it to my customers. And so that's what this video is about. I want to encourage you to go check out williecrawford.org/launch training. That's williecrawford.org/launch training, and make the L and the T in launch training uppercase. So williecrawford.org/launch with a capital L, training with a capital T. williecrawford.org/launch training. You go there, this is the page you'll land on. And on this page, what I'm doing is I'm offering you Pat's training, and it's 5 courses, 5 video courses, okay? Course 1 is called the Anti-Launch Plan, and Pat teaches you there basically how to do a launch that doesn't feel like a launch, basically. He tells how he made like, $5,000 or $4,200 over a holiday weekend, like a 3-day weekend, spending zero money and with not really launching a product, just doing a few things. And in the videos, he shares with you how he did that. He shares with you 5 different methods and a couple of case studies. And I enjoyed that thoroughly. And then he put together an advanced course with 4 deep strategies that magnify and accelerate what he taught in the earlier course. So this is course number 2. And here he gives you 4 secrets. And so it's a bunch of videos, very thorough. Course 3, he teaches you how, when you launch on JVZoo and Warrior Plus, how to get product of the day and deal of the day. When you do that, JVZoo is product of the day, Warrior Plus is deal of the day. People who are familiar with those platforms, they log in and they look at what are the top selling products, and they get emails from the platform owners. If you're an affiliate marketer and you subscribe to their list, telling you what the product of the day is and what the deal of the day is, and that tells you that these products are selling extremely well. And so you recruit affiliates effortlessly. And so that's what this course teaches. That's course number 3. Course number 4, I consider the most important course. It's 81 minutes of video training, and it walks you through a timeline. And Pat's timeline goes out 8 weeks prior to a launch. So if you're really, really, really serious about a 6 or 7-figure product launch, you need to go through this. If you don't go through any of the other training in this entire package, go through this. He lays out on a mind map everything, tells you about launch preparation, and then the things you should be doing 8 weeks prior to a launch. And those things are quite comprehensive. There's like a dozen things. And then what you should be doing 7 weeks prior, and then 6 weeks and 5 weeks, and all the way up to 1 week prior to the launch, and then even up to an hour prior to the launch. And then what you should be doing post-launch and at the end of the launch, And there are all kinds of things, For example, you should have things like, consider things like retargeting, all kinds of other things in there. You have to plan those out way, way, way in advance. Putting together all your tools, all your emails, setting up funnels, things like that. And then a lot of the process is recruiting affiliates. The best way to recruit affiliates, and how to motivate them, how to keep them pumped up during the launch. And he has a question and answer session in here, and then he shows a sample JV page that's worked quite effectively for him. So this, of all the courses in this 5-course package, I consider this the most important. And in fact, I insist on any client I take on going through this before I even consider taking them on. So again, I encourage you to check out this. And then course number 5 is in-depth launch training. It's 5 hours and 23 minutes of video training. Session 1 is funnel and JV contest planning. Session 2 is affiliate management and promo materials. Session 2, JV page and JV video. Session 4 is launch promo. Very in-depth training. On the page, you give us a short sample from his training. It's huge. And so this is like these 5 courses are 8.5 hours of video training, well worth going through to get this course, which is, again, the exact checklist that I use this is the very checklist. These are the very checklists that I use to orchestrate 6- and 7-figure product launches. So to get this, visit williecrawford.org/launch training. That's williecrawford.org/launch training. And again, make the L in launch and the T in training uppercase. And if you have any questions at all, you can reach me at willie@williecrawford.org. That's willie@williecrawford.org. And I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. But this is an incredible course, and it is exactly what I do. I'm not, again, looking for clients to do product launches unless you're ready and you have a product that you're convinced will do high 6 figures, as high 7 figures. Then you can email me again, willie@williecrawford.org, and I will consider your launch. But I prefer you go to willie@williecrawford.org/launch training, again with the L and the T in launch training being uppercase, and grabbing this, which is under $50. Check it out today. Thanks for listening.